I'm up here. My name is Brandon Rhodes, and I'm the host of the Sofa Sessions podcast.
It's Dale D'Antoni here. Welcome to the Sofa Sessions. D'Antoni, Wines.
Oh my God. I literally slipped. I literally slipped off of it. Who am I here with today?
Rug Rex.
What are we going to be doing today?
Making rugs.
You heard it here first.
You maybe think I'm selfish. Baby, that's how I'm raised, I can't help it. Time out the gutter of Augusta left me helpless. My people thought I had a death wish. Born broke, took an oath that my death rich. I'm ambidextrous, rock off white with my right butt, stripple meth with my left wrist. Flow 10 steps ahead of his, I'm talking Usain Bolt. In each quote, I'm at their throat like where my medals is. Gold as the glow as my presence win. Vent into the mic, give you a glimpse into the life, cause there's levels to live. Had to go get it by myself, still I'm selfless. True knowledge of oneself, that's what.
Today, we're gonna do the Knuckleheads logo from the podcast on YouTube. So once I open the image, boom, there's the logo. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it before we trace it on the canvas. Boom. Now we're in the game. Time to hit lights. I like I snapped them off. All right, once you get the image pulled up in reverse, next step is trace. I mean, if you're artistic, and you feel like you can sketch something backwards, go ahead, but I can't do it. Start with the borders, that's the easiest part. 5 Sharpies later, we got like the image on here. It's reversed because the rug is gonna come out on the other side. So the next step after this is to find the yarn, get our colors together, and start tufting it. Boom. So this here is a tufting gun. If you've never seen one before, this is what you use to tuft rugs. You can find these online. I think I got mine from like tufftheworld.com, so that's a good place to get like a beginner gun. And they last pretty long too. I think I had this one for like a year, so I probably made like over 30 rugs with this one, so they last pretty long. This gun is like pretty like self-explanatory when it comes to using it. Only thing I recommend is like you want to keep it like clean, a little dust off of it. You got to keep it oiled up. It's something that I picked up at like a little local fabric shop, like Joann's or something. So yeah, you just give it a couple little squirts like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Bring it back to life. Now it's time to add the yarn to it, so I'm just gonna sit that in the chair. So that's the secret to like pulling the yarn out. If you pull it out from the top one, you're just gonna unravel it. It's gonna be a mess. I don't know if I wanna do this on camera, but you gotta put your finger in the hole. You gotta, eventually, you come out with something, and this is what you want. You want the center. You want the center of the cinnamon bun. That's what we're gonna call it. And you like kinda wiggle that out, and then you get what I just like to call the eye of the yarn. I'm gonna keep that in right here. I'm gonna take another one, do the same thing. This one's already showing, so I just grab it like that. And you just wanna pull out a couple layers. It prevents the yarn from like coming out the gun. You get that part, kind of loosen that. You get this one, loosen that one a little bit. Usually do like 3 rows of yarn at a time when I make something. It just speeds the process up. People like to use like a metal hanger to like weave it through the gun, but I keep these wooden dowels up here. What I do is hold out 3, get a little twist so they stick together. And then you just thread it through the gun. Very simple. Get that. All right. Once you get it through the big loop, you got to get through the smaller one. I always make sure that it's out so you don't cut your finger off. Get it through. Then you test it out. No tension on the pull. Ready to start. So what I do is I always start like inside of the lines that I trace. And you always outline it. Go there, boom, it's the first line. Then you just continue like to trace it. The reason why I like press it and release because it's easy to control. So boom, once you get it, you can kind of pull to make sure everything's super neat and clean. As long as you can like see what you made out, you can trim it and make it look sharp on the other side. So I usually just do outlines and then come back and fill the gaps. light coloring, nothing much to it. So yeah, it's pretty much the same process all the way across. You want to do your outline first, then you come back and just fill it in whatever color. Always keep your hand clear of the front whenever the light on, and give it a couple taps. So you want to find a rhythm. So you want it. So every time you hear zzz, you want to move up a little bit. The gun is gonna move by itself. I'm gonna draw a line, see if you can execute that. You want it about right there. You want that same amount of pressure all the way up. Yeah, everything's right here.
It's the foregrip right here.
Yeah, help you pivot a little bit.
All right, you ready?
All right, so give it a little tap.
Oh, dang.
Time out.
Oh, shoot.
You're losing contact with that back wall. You want to keep pressure forward, yeah, the whole time. Yeah.
So you can't just hold it down and let it go?
You could if you think you're that advanced. I'll give you another one. Yeah, I'm gonna test you out real quick.
Dang, bro. Dang.
Zigzag. You can do a zigzag, then we're gonna move straight on.
Oh no.
You ain't making pressure with the back wall. Well, you actually got 2 issues.
Oh no.
You only have 2 strings coming out, so you have to watch for that. So you gotta reload. I ain't gonna lie, you did terrible. But, I mean, the first one.
Keep it honest with me, keep it honest.
But like, if you just give it a couple taps, you got it perfect. Like,
oh, dang.
Yeah, that's perfect. That right there, Give me right there at least. It should take you maybe 30 taps to get to the top if you just do like little spurts. Yeah, as long as you keep pressure on it, you can't mess it up.
That was 29.
Almost there.
Oh, dang, I wasn't even there.
Nah, that was perfect though. That's perfect. You can do one more if you want to. You pretty much.
Want to stop?
Yeah, you pretty much got it.
Dang.
Yeah, that's it there.
That clean.
Pull out that, sis. All right. It's gonna look crazy. He makes him in a chair. Oh well. No, I don't make him in a chair. But right now, for the time being. So remember I was telling you like after I cut him out, I leave like a 1/2 inch space from where the edge is. So what I do is I take that 1/2 inch, hot glue it, make it like a tight edge. That keeps the rug from falling apart. Now, truthfully, if you like do it the right way, you don't have to put a backing on it, and it's still gonna look like a rug. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. But to make it look more, presentable and secure when you hang it on the wall, add the backing to it. So this one is pretty much already complete. The last step for this one is basically just to add some hot glue to the edge and then press it down. All right, so boom. It's my first time recording a voiceover video, so I'm just gonna dive straight into it. What you're looking at right now is just me cutting the rug off the frame after I put the glue on the back of the rug. Like you see everything good in the test. So yeah, I'm just working my way around it right now. All right, so this next step right here is probably what you see in a lot of the reels that I post. This is the trimming process. And the name of the tool that I'm using is called carpet trimmers. My boy Brandon was texting me. He was like, do a voiceover using the little buzzer thing you be using. So yeah, my boy, it's not a buzzer. Even though that wouldn't have been a terrible name to use. All right, so whenever I'm using these, I always try to make sure I do a good job with keeping the blade like tight in their corners, because that's what gives the rug like that 3D effect or that bubble feel, you know what I'm saying? Everybody crave that. So I be trying to like perfect that the most. So another tool that's very useful in this process is scissors. Gotta get a scissors 50% of the credit too, because they do numbers when it comes to detailing. After you finish that last step, you give it a quick vacuum and you just left with a Picasso like this.
Man, just funny, man. I played a game with a few riches too, man.
Appreciate that's all I watched when I made the rug, so I had to say love.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate it very much. I had a lot of fun making this video. If you haven't watched the podcast for this video, definitely go watch it, episode 53 on the Sofa Sessions. We get a little bit more detailed about the rug making process. So once again, thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate all the support that you, your mom, and everyone else gives me, and I'll see you in the next one.